Alright, so we're at Walmart now. I'm gonna get some of this air conditioner foam. It's like a little filter thing, but it's like almost the perfect size, thickness of foam. What do you think, baby? Think that'll work for the Supra? She says yeah. And then I'm gonna get some of this adhesive stuff. It has adhesive on the back of it. That one's kind of thin. That one's kind of thick. I wish there was like thicker strips of it that had the adhesive, but I think I might be able to go around the edges with this and then put that in the center, and if not, just use some spray like adhesive on it to fix the center thing. Do you think I need one of these, or you think it'll be okay? Oh. Yeah.
You don't want to be filmed? Nope, okay.
Oh guys, it's night out and it's late, so got a little bit of a late start on this video. David cleared the hood for his FD RX-7. Basically, this thing was just a kind of a faded yellow looking, you know, RX-7 carbon fiber hood, as well as these little carbon fiber inserts. He has some West headlights, like the ones that delete the pop-ups. David is deleting the pop-ups on his RX-7. So anyhow, kind of the plan was going to be for today is I wanted to really get the HVAC system kind of boxed up and working. I cleaned up this little area over here, put away some parts. I have a bunch of parts over here, and we'll talk about parts. This is going to be a focus of this video. We're going to talk about parts, because holy crap, super parts. But I guess at the beginning of this video, we went to Walmart with Jamie and the baby, and I picked up some of this. It's this Duck Duck Goose foam right here. Now it's just some weather stripping for house. It has like adhesive on this side right here, and then it's got kind of a squishy foam on this side, but it's not foam. It's like kind of like a rubber coating-ish type of thing. And basically what that is to do is to replace the foam that I got off of these things. So I basically soaked these things in a weird concoction of, you know, I shouldn't have done it, bleach and like vinegar, and it smelled weird and it melted it all. So don't ever do that. I didn't know, and I was doing it outside though, so I didn't die. But you can see it melted that, and they smell like Clorox, and they're kind of gross smelling still. So anyhow, I'm going to hit these with the wire wheel. These are plastic, and just to kind of get a little bit of the smell off, I'm going to go ahead and paint them. But in the meantime, I was doing just a quick little test fit with some of this foam. This is another foam that actually works really well. This is like what they use for like truck tonneau covers and little campers like that, to basically seal off, you know, in between the truck bed and the camper. So my buddy Nick at Creative Auto, they do a lot of topper installs, and he has like rolls of these things. So he sent me one of these. Or he brought me one of these things over. So you can see I need to kind of clean this one up, but the foam seems to work really well. And then I also have this air conditioner filter. This is also at Walmart. Kind of thin foam, but I think I could probably use that around where'd it go? Like this type of stuff, because that kind of smells weird too still. And I guess, yeah, kind of smells like the whole Clorox type of thing. Oh look, it's got water in it still. But yeah, I guess like I said, this little foam right here, that seems to work really well. And then I basically double layered it. This is that topper foam, and you can see how it kind of closes right there on the bottom, and then it'll close against this guy once I actually stick this in there. So that'll go right there. Actually, is this the right one? Okay. So yeah, that'll go up against there. I think I might need to move it a little bit. Maybe this is in like the wrong spot. Hold on. So yeah, this is the piece that had the thickest foam on it. It was like that, and I could see why now, because it doesn't quite line up just with the one thing of foam. So I'll go ahead and like double or triple layer that on there. And this stuff seems pretty sticky enough at least, to where, I mean, this has been kind of sitting on there for a little while. I mean, you kind of gotta peel it up, and it's on this old sticky stuff. So this is gonna be one of the things I wire wheel, get off all that old adhesive, and then basically spray them with like a little acid etch primer, just to kind of, you know, seal in some of that flavor. And I just tried peeling off this stuff, and it's really, like you could see, it really stuck. And if you start peeling it off like that, it like actually starts peeling off the foam because it's stuck on there so good. So I definitely think going down to the bare metal and getting rid of all this crap is, you know, obviously the best choice. So unfortunately, these, you know, the foam and putting that box together tonight isn't gonna happen. But at least these things are painted. You can see they're still wet. I basically hit them with this. It's this U-Pol. It's like an acid etch primer. It's just black. Seems to stick pretty well, and kind of, I think hopefully that'll kind of eat at that stuff and make it kind of encapsulate some stuff in there. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is I actually got this this dash bar back. Got it blasted and powder coated. So if you guys remember, this is the original one out of this car, and it had a whole bunch of mouse poop and like a nest in that end of it. So I had them blasted on the inside and the out and try to coat as much of the inside as they could. So that thing doesn't stink anymore, and it's not rusty. So that'll look nice being underneath the dash. So I guess the next part of this video is, you know, we've talked a lot about Supra parts and how expensive they are, and the whole purpose behind me actually getting that other parts car. And I think it's just really cool how I got so many parts that I wouldn't have had, and I would have pretty much had to turn this thing into kind of like a race car in order to not go broke with it. Just for an example, like I have, this is a twin turbo 6-speed cluster right there, obviously, with the odometer. It's like 31,000 miles with the little upper thing. As you can see, it's got some poop on it, but it's this is still in decontamination process. I have that thing. I have the little left panels and the right panels, and I have all the panels, complete dash, everything pretty much. A couple of the back like panels that go in the rear of the car, since that other car was hit pretty bad on the driver's side, it cracked some of the panels in the back. This is an example of one of those. Here's the speaker cover, and you can see right there that whole back piece is broken. But yeah, I mean, we got fuel tank, front bumper, headlights, hood, fenders, you know, all that stuff out of the other car. I have a you know, perfect door. I got one good taillight, you know, interior panel, tons of stuff. I mean, underneath the dash, wiring, HVAC stuff, AC condenser. I mean, absolutely almost everything that you could want, as well as the HVAC stuff. So one of the reasons behind getting that car was obviously just because how expensive parts are, but just how expensive are they is the question. So I'm gonna show you. All right, guys, we're on the computer right here, and we are on the old eBay. If you guys look at my history right here, you can see I was looking at really cheap turbos. I was looking at
really cheap intercoolers.
Really cheap intercoolers. For the Supra, I was looking at Mercedes 300 series for the OM606. Oh, they already know I want an OM606. That's what I want, an OM606 out of a Mercedes turbo diesel, like a 98, 99. 300 TD, or you know, E300 with a TD. Anyhow, we're reacting to Supra parts. So let's go right here. You go to the top. Mk4 Supra. Let's check this out. So we'll just kind of scroll through some stuff, And so look at this. This is an OEM pair of 93 to 98. Those are 98s because they're black. They look brand new. $1,500. $1,500.
If they're new, that's not bad.
That's not no. So there's a big thing on the forums recently. Like you could get them from Toyota for $800.
Still?
No, and then what happened is people like you came in and they're like, "Oh, you only have like 10 left in stock in the whole United States."
Still get.
No, and then so everybody bought them. Supposedly, everybody bought them. So they were $800 a set for the 98s. Now they're $1,500 to $1,600 a set. You got a sponsored Mark IV 2JZ turbo kit for $1,600. That's not bad. We got some Bosch injectors, blah blah blah. We got a six-speed shifter panel. We have LED gauge cluster things, fuel rail things, taillights, $300. That's not bad. Brand new Toyota.
Jdm style? Are you serious? It's not even a real one?
A TRD wing.
It's a fake and it's 31.
That's fake. Somebody's just scamming people.
That's like.
So
like
then,
laundering money right there.
so these are somewhat new parts. Let's see, seats, left-hand drive. So that's a huge difference here too. Is left-hand drive versus right-hand drive. So left-hand drive front seat belts, $400 by now. HKS used.
You should have got that.
No, it's still there. It's a used HKS intercooler with like a bunch. Look at that core. It's all gross looking. Yeah. $700. I don't like that. I don't want that. Look at this. Dash harness, 6-speed. Look at that. $1,500. $1,500. So keep in mind, I paid $3,800 for that whole wrecked parts car, and it came with twin turbo brakes, twin turbo diff, USDM left-hand drive, complete interior. Yes, it has poop and is cracked and broken and things, but it's gonna look like a Supra. It has headlights, it had a bumper, it had a hood, it had a good passenger door and fender. Like the whole like dash and all that stuff is good. It has one good taillight. What is this? Super vents from dashboard, $800. Buy it now.
That's a lot.
Brand new OEM floor mats, $750 because they're discontinued.
They're probably not discontinued.
They're discontinued.
That's what they said about those Mitsubishi parts. And I got
black rear seat covers, $350. Can you believe that? We're on the first page, so we're going to get.
There's another one of those wings.
That's fake. That's
fake. Laundering money right there.
Discontinued front active spoiler motor and wiring. That's JDM $250. Security cluster. So it only says security. That's it. $250. So we're gonna go over here to the side.
One.
What, that wing?
They're laundering money with doing it with that.
With what?
Well,
Dave thinks that. Oh,
another one.
JDM twin turbo brakes, $1,200. Keep in mind, mine has calipers. Two of the rotors were like messed up. Left-hand drive master window control switch, $300.
Yeah, that's what Hack was talking about with the Pokemon cards. The ones that sell for like $8,000 for a card. They're like laundering money in the like.
They're just laundering it through eBay.
Yeah, so they can clean it.
Huh. Black hood. I have one of those. That car came with one of those. $600. So Ethan, the guy who sold me the car, he actually messaged me the other day, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm sorry that thing's like had all the poop. I didn't know it was that bad." I'm like, "Hey, no worries. It's okay. Like all the parts are worth it." So. Again, Ethan, I appreciate you selling me that car. He initially listed it, and I he listed it on a Facebook forum, and the only reason he sold it to me was because I showed him my YouTube channel, and I was like, I need this car. So he saved it for me. Actually, they were supposed to pull the engine and tranny out of it, and then I was getting the so it had like a 31,000 mile twin turbo 6-speed engine in it, and they sold that, or he was gonna put it in his brother's 240, and then they ended up selling it months later, and it broke my heart because I wanted the whole thing, but. Oh, okay. Jdm Seats, $600 by now. So keep in mind, this stuff hasn't been sold yet. We'll just scroll through. We'll go over here to the side and we'll hit used. So we have a G4 ECU, $300. HKS turbo manifold, $1,700. There's this firewall insulator carpet, like foam crap, $100. Twin turbos, $250.
Trash.
Yeah, those we have too many of those. The front subframe, $380. Let's do. Look at that.
Oh, there's. Oh man.
Look at that.
Oh.
I wonder if that's the same guy. So look at this. JDM hard top cut. So that's the hard top, and then right underneath it. So $1,700 plus $2,500 for a rear cut. You could almost put. I could almost fix that car. W58, a Supra W58, which I bought. I bought one of these, $1,800. A driver's side, a passenger fender.
You should buy those, but they have brand new ones you can still get.
$300 for those for a fender. Grex Alcon Racing. Those are tight.
Yeah, the new like kits are only like $35.
Oh, I was shitting about this the other day. Where'd it go? It was the underneath the like driver console. It was insane how expensive it was. Where's that? Rear trunk, empty shell, $499, no glass. Sorry if I'm scrolling through this too fast. Mass airflow sensor 250. I don't have one of those, but I don't have. I'm going BVTI, so. Intake air rubber boots on the driver's. Look at that, $160 for those rubber boots that go right there. That's crazy. The right hand drive, AC climate control. Those $400 or $350. From what I've seen, the good left hand drive ones are like $700. Let's see. What do you think about these Supra prices, David?
I mean,
the parts.
Yeah. I just think it's funny people buy that stuff used. I'm sure you could still get it new.
Yeah, people are buying it. Okay, so now we changed it to price highest first. So look at this. Window switch, like the wiper stocks, left-hand drive, $1,500 buy it now. I don't think there's anybody that would pay that for that, but.
Oh, this isn't sold stuff.
No, this is. Look at this. This is what I was shitting about the other day. Look at that driver panel underneath. So the thing that holds the hood popper, $800. Buy it now.
Oh, look at that.
How insane is that? It obviously hasn't sold, but people are asking that much for this stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this. JDM blower AC unit, $500. JDM, and keep in mind they made a lot of JDM cars. Passenger door panel. Is that a JDM one? $355 for a door panel. All right, so let's. I feel like we're dragging on this for a little too long. Let's go do sold items. And this is where it gets good. So we're still in highest first. So this is stuff that's sold, and this is just the title MKIV Supra.
Oh, they actually sold that.
So a nose conversion to convert it to right hand. No, I don't know.
No,
that's not. That's just the nose. That's just
fenders.
literally like headlights forward. $1,800. Twin turbo diff. That car came with one of these. This is a JDM one. That's not even the 220 millimeter one. Mine, $1,500. This is what's crazy right here. Gauge cluster. I just showed you the gauge cluster outside. So this is an automatic one. If you look at that right there, it has the park, reverse, neutral, drive, whatever. $1,500. It sold. It sold. Left-hand drive. Left-hand drive. Climate control. $1,500. Best offer accepted. Left-hand drive airbag. $1,800. Best offer accepted. I don't know. Who knows what they sold for? Do they, I don't know, Dave says they might be laundering money. Look at this.
I mean, they could just have the biggest group of idiots buying this stuff, but
or people that have a Supra and they want it to work. This is why I was like, this car would have been a race car. Look at this. Odometer, left-hand drive odometer with 93,000 miles, $1,500. Best offer accepted.
Way more than that.
For that odometer?
Yeah.
What do you think my 31,000 mile odometer is worth?
10 grand.
You think? Yeah. For sale, guys, hit me up. Trade me. I'll take a 200,000 mile one. I don't care. Twin turbo brake calipers, $875. That's about average. That's about what those ones sell for. Side skirts, OEM side skirts. I guess those are JDM. $450. So look at this. I don't know what this is. Left-hand drive odometer. I think it sold for the 520. Whatever that is. OEM headlights, black version rare, 570 best offer. Intake manifold with throttle body. I don't see that selling for $500. That's insane. And look at this. The cluster bezel, whatever, $800 best offer. I don't know what if this stuff actually did, or if somebody's like trying to change the prices of stuff by like faking this. But look at this, $800 for the dash panel odometer, $460 for the little left panel. Look at this, $400 for under dash vents. Yeah, that exhaust sold for titanium exhaust.
Yeah, carbon titanium.
That's tight. I want a three spoke steering wheel for mine. Rear bumper, floor mats, $450 best offer. Engine brackets, $325 for Supra engine brackets.
That's dumb.
Right hand drive climate control. Rear diff. Glove box. So yeah, that's right hand drive manual, or the gauge. Look at this, and then wiper motor, $250. So as you guys can see, this car would have absolutely like nickel and dimed me to death if I actually wanted to fully 100% put it back to stock. There's no way, like the only way was parts car. So that's why I like buying parts cars.
The only bad thing is they sit around.
Yeah, they sit around and they collect poo. So what else should we look at? Should we drag this video on forever?
Yeah, go to NSXs.
How about FDs? So Dave's FD. Let's see, FD RX-7. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, carbon fiber hood, $2,900, Dave. Look, you just made a brand new one outside.
Yeah.
You could do the, what the hell is that?
It's the boss stuff.
Oh, that's the fake one too. We beat prices.
Yeah.
Ugh.
GP.
Rocket Bunny fake Rocket Bunny, $1,300. Advance.
Ooh.
Look at that, a twin turbo engine, $1,800 best offer.
That's cheap.
Matt, I would buy one of those and swap it. Is that $1,800?
How?
Is that really all those are?
No, they're usually like three grand.
That's
37.
cheap.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to swap one. Look at the rotors are $1,300.
Yeah.
So we're in the sold. I think should we go to used parts? Because right now it's. Yeah. We'll go to used. Let's see. We'll scroll down a little bit. That's cheap if that's really.
Yeah.
So look at this. Kooky front bumper, $1,000. Gauge cluster, $1,400. Gauge clusters, I guess, are expensive. Front bumpers. Look at that. That's the 99 spec wing, $900.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like Dave got a hell of a deal on his FD. I'm stoked on that thing. There's one of those project cars where.
Oh, let's look at that intercooler kit. Go back up. This one. I want to see this.
Cool charge intercooler.
Oh,
what is this?
Yeah, that was weird. The picture did not match the.
What the hell?
I was like, oh, that kind of looks tight, and then it like brings up CX Racing.
No, that's just China racing right there. Oh man.
Look at that shell.
Frame, good quarter, $900. Housing plates, instrument panel. I mean, definitely the Supra takes the cake on the expensive things, but there's some FC stuff is expensive too. 5-speed manual, $600. Stock front mount. Yeah, let's swap a rotary in the dots. Oh, look at these carbon fiber headlights. Look, that's what you're putting on there. No, yours are better.
Yeah.
Yours have like an actual cover on them. Oh no. Just cracked my back. We're in the $500 Power FC and
yeah, that's cheap.
That's really cheap.
I would have bought that.
This strut tower bar?
Yeah.
You need one of the ARC strut tower bar. $400.
Those are usually like $2,000.
Wow. You need to be on this eBay, man.
I guess.
E-shaft. 4 shafts. Do you want to? We could just weld those together and make a 4-rotor, yeah?
Yeah, you can. Some guy did it. Or he like, I don't think he did that. I think he like splined.
And like stuck them together?
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Stock twin turbos, $280. Kooky round taillights. These are what Dave has in his. The JDM ones, I think, is $280.
I almost bought a set of taillights today.
OEM engine wiring harness. Yeah, that's crazy.
Look up NSXs.
Oh, what was this? Hold on. East Bear sleek headlights.
No, those are them.
Those are kind of gross looking. You should get some of these. Look at this. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. NSX. I guess the other thing we could do is we could look and see how. I feel like this should be like a live stream.
Yeah.
This should be like a live stream.
It'd be too hard.
That's all right. Well, you can't like show the screen. What are we looking at? We're eBay Motors. We gotta go to parts and accessories. Let's see. We'll do car and truck parts. Do used. And then we'll do sold. Highest first. $6,000 for an engine.
Yeah.
$1,300 for some Macaros. I mean, already these things are a lot cheaper.
Yeah, compared to Supra.
Look at Ganador mirrors, $700.
Yeah,
I have Ganadors
NSX,
going.
NSX would be.
Oh yeah,
cheap to-
NX. Yeah, shit, NSX cheap. Yeah, there's not even like a whole page of over $500 stuff like the others.
Yeah.
Carpet. Yeah, let's build an NSX, Dave.
Yeah, look at it.
Shit, let's just sell the FD and the Art and the Supras and
Sell, I
build.
just buy it.
You just buy. Oh, you just. Dave's trying to add. He wants them all.
No.
Like Pokemon, all the '90s things. What else? I think that's about it.
That's probably it.
Probably dragging this guy on a little too long.
Stuff is weird.
Stop screen recording. There we go. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for this little video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me working on the Supra for a little bit, as well as kind of taking you and showing you exactly how expensive these things are. I know this was like 18 minutes of rambling and showing you guys car parts, but keep that in mind if you ever want to buy a Supra. If you see one cheap, I don't know. If you guys have any Supras for sale, hit me up. I never enough Supras, but not right now. I'm broke right now. But anyhow, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you probably tomorrow again. I don't know. I'm trying to get back on the dailies. If you guys like these things and like daily stuff, I figured better than nothing. So, see you guys later.